We're doing an auction, a live auction, ladies and gentlemen. And even if you're not bidding on anything, it's so worth it to watch the amazing pipes of Joe Bodnar. Give it up for Joe. Joe Bodnar.
Hey, it's Joe Bodnar here of Bodnars, Bids and Banter. I'm your host, Joe Bodnar.
I'm Maureen.
How are you?
Tired. It's too early for this crap.
Too early. It is different. The sun is up and we're taping versus the sun is down and we're awake. I'm like a vampire.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am a vampire. Okay.
You are not. 9:30. He's like, I'm going to bed. And then he's all mad at me.
That was
Where are
last-
you? I'm like, it's 9:30, man.
That was last night because I was tired. So Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm not a vampire because I have to get up early to take the youngest to school at 5 a.m., which I hate. So, yes, by 9:30, I'm ready for
man,
bed.
you're the one who gets up at 5:45. When I take him to school, I'm up at 6:30, grabbing him, dragging him out of bed.
Yeah.
Here's some cereal. Let's go.
Yeah, but I have a routine in the morning.
That's on you.
Yeah, but the routine is what gets you ready for life every day. It's
My routine is from the time I wake up till the time I'm out the door is usually about 30 to 40 minutes.
yes, I can get, well, there again, I could get ready in 10, 15 minutes. That's possible. But I like the routine of getting up, taking my morning pills, go downstairs, have coffee, pray, then watch the NBC News, see the weather, see the first 20 minutes of what's happening in the world, and then have my breakfast.
That's no way to start
Come
your day.
up and shower.
No wonder you're wound so tight half the time.
No, this is what I do.
Who wants to watch what's happening in the world first thing in the morning?
Well, it's good to know what's happening.
Not first thing in the morning.
Well, it depends. Well, they have so NBC has a set routine where it's all about, it's usually the main event. And then they talk about, they talked about gold the other day. They were talking about how gold is, how you should sell your gold. Actually, what was interesting about that, they actually showed, they took gold, like a couple necklaces or whatever, and they went to a pawn dealer, they went to a jewelry dealer, and they sent it out to 3 different places that buy gold, which to me is crazy. I can't imagine packing up my gold
And shipping it to
and
someone?
just shipping it to
No,
someone
thanks.
that you don't even know.
Yeah, no thanks.
And we're in the business, and I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. But I guess people ship it to us. But we have a signed contract and agreement with everything before we ship it. But anyway, so they sent it to all 5 places, right? And what's crazy is the ones that they mailed it to, they got more money for the gold than the brick and mortar places of the family jewelry store and the pawn shop offering the less.
I believe it.
I can't believe it. But they also said that when they made them an offer, they said, nah, can you do better? Otherwise, we'll take it back on the ones that they shipped out. And they went from like 150 to like 190. They jumped their offer like $50, $60. So I was like, wow. So if you negotiate that way, you get it higher too. But still, it still was, I think, they didn't really say. Well, that's what irked me. I was like, I wish they would have gave us how much gold was. Yeah, like how much gold was there, and where were they?
So we in the auction business can tell you how much you're getting scammed?
I guess so, yeah. No, because then we could have said, hey, well, listen, this is this. I mean, we just came off our jewelry sale a couple weeks ago, and it was tremendous. And we had gold and silver, and literally every lot of gold brought spot price or $8 under spot price or $500 over spot price.
Right.
So, because that was really the gig if you look at it. I mean, I would say at least 60% sold for over spot, and some of that, I would say another 10 to 15% went double of spot, because if it was $1,000 in gold, there were some pieces that brought $1,800, $2,200 because it was what it was. Someone was buying it for themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, because the reality is, if you have a gold necklace and it has $500 worth of gold, well, a jeweler's going to charge you $1,300 to $1,800 for that same necklace, because they got to make money.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, they have bills to pay.
So the morning news gave me that, and then it gave me bombing in Iran, and then that's a little more depressing, I guess. But
I don't need to start my day that way.
Yeah, but I have that set routine, and then I have another cup of coffee, but yes, for many, many years, even when I was in high school, I would get up. I had to be at school by 7:15. I got up at like 10 to 7, showered, shaved, everything. Went to McDonald's, went through the drive-through, made it into school, and I got that all done in like 20 minutes. So, yes, that's possible.
Yeah.
But I am like a vampire. I used to work night crew. I used to work third shift. I like the nights. I know since we get together, you said you don't like nights.
You're always trying to go to bed early and yelling at me because I don't want to go to bed early.
I don't want to go to bed early. 11 o'clock's not early, right?
On a Friday night?
Yeah.
No, that's early.
No, I'm not 18. I was 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning back then. See, the cat even says it's too early for.
She sleeps all day, so don't listen to her.
Why do you sleep all day, huh? Can you explain that to us?
Because cats are nocturnal.
They're nocturnal?
Yeah, they hunt at night.
What about the cat last night? We're sitting outside. So here's the crazy weather of New Jersey. You know,
it's gorgeous out.
2 weeks ago, we had 3 feet of snow.
Yep.
Pain in the ass.
Freezing.
Plowed my driveway 4 times. And there was mounds that are almost gone. Today they should melt completely. Today's going to be the day I think it's gone. I don't know. There's pretty big mounds out there.
Yesterday was 80 degrees.
80 degrees yesterday.
I took the day off.
Yes.
You can't work inside and just hide inside all day on an 80-degree day. I'm sorry. It's just not right.
It was beautiful out. I mean, listen, I was dying hot. I was ready to put the air conditioning on in the back. I couldn't take it. It was so damn hot. You know, I had the bay door open in the warehouse, and we had all the doors open. But, man, it got up to like 78 inside the building. I'm like, oh, this is gross. I'm hot. I can't take it. But then when I came back here, it was nice. It was cool in the shade. And then there was a stray cat that showed up and looked at us and then ran away.
Yep.
Thank God it didn't come in, right? Otherwise, this cat would have had a fit.
Yes, yeah.
Would have had some competition in its life.
She fights with the outdoor cats through the sliding glass door. I hate to tell you, Kitty, you would lose.
I don't know. This one, yeah, she acts all subdued, never really aggressive in any way, this and that. And then one time there was a cat in the back, and she was like, basically slamming her whole body up against the window, scaring.
I just say one time. Like, they fought all the time.
Like, bam, 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 bam.
Paws flying.
Well, yeah, yeah, but I'm just saying the first time I ever saw her do that, she was like all over the place. She's nuts.
Yep.
I don't know. So yeah, the snow though, man, what a brutal winter.
Guess what?
What?
It's going to snow tomorrow.
No, it's not going to snow tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
Get the hell out of town. Is it really?
Your phone's over there.
Up in North Jersey, I guess. It ain't snowing here. I don't believe it. It could.
What do you want to lay down on this?
No, I ain't gonna lay anything down because it is quite possible the way this weather system has been. It's been really crazy. That doesn't surprise me.
Tomorrow's supposed to start in the middle of the night in the mid 60s,
right? And
by about 10 a.m. we're going to be at 40.
Well, I know it's going to drop again. You know, I know we got a taste of summer here, and I mean, yesterday, even today you could probably go on the beach. I mean, just going outside this morning was pretty damn nice. So I don't disagree. It could get cold
it's
again.
Supposed to. I'm not saying it's going to accumulate.
Of course, on the day we're going on a pickup.
But it's going to snow tomorrow.
Right. Of course, on a day we're going on a pickup.
I know.
So I got to deal with snow on a pickup again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like you said, it's not going to accumulate. But insane.
That's March for you.
That's March for you, I guess. So that's
March for you.
March Madness.
March. What do they say? In like a lion, out like a lamb.
Yeah. I don't know.
You never heard that?
No.
Oh,
in like a lion, out like a lamb?
Yeah.
Why does it go out like a lamb?
Because it's coming more into spring. It's getting warmer. It's not as insane.
So you have like steak meat, and that's a cow. It's not a lion, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a lion.
And lamb. I like lamb.
It's not talking about eating it.
I would like to eat the lamb. The lamb is good.
It's talking about the attitude of the animal, not eating it.
But the lamb is good. I mean, heck, yeah. I mean, listen, we bought that lamb at auction. It lasted us a year.
Oy vey.
And it was good. I ate the thing we sold.
Why?
I did. I auctioned it off per pound. And then we butchered it up, and every time we had it, we thought about the 4-H club. Right? I don't know. It sure was good, though. Right?
Yes.
Yes. So we're preparing for our upcoming sale next week. We have toys of all generations and coins.
No.
Yes.
Toys of all generations, really?
That's what I just unpacked.
Oh, that's right.
Hello.
Don't
Yes.
hello me. I was off yesterday.
I know it's early in the morning.
I was in my own little world yesterday, and I liked it. I liked being in my own. Oh, there goes Erica. Speed demon.
She was late. I already know. She was coming in late. She's coming in hot. You know, that's the one benefit about when you're working here at your house, you still see everything that's going on. She's funny because she didn't call me this morning when she was going to be late. She called Janet because she knew I wasn't going to be back there, but she figured she could not tell me that she was going to be late. But at any rate, we have toys from all generations, and we have the wonderful only silver coins and silver Franklin Mint and stamps. And this is the first time that we actually had AI help us with a catalog.
Yeah.
I think this is a great way to talk about the experience of, everyone's like, oh my God, AI. Speaking of Channel 4 News, they talked about AI this morning about this this actress who's not really an actress. I can't think of her name. They just showed her on there, but she's a AI generated actress. Tiffany Norwood. Yeah, Tiffany Norwood. Exactly.
I do not know anything about this. See, what the beauty of
Tiffany Norwood?
Of not watching the news. I don't know what's happening in the world.
So Tiffany Norwood is created by, apparently, I guess it's what it sounded like today, about 12 to 15 people create her or something of that nature. But she just did a music video, and it's a music video talking about how the world's against her because she's AI and the problems she's having as an AI person. And it's really
not
weird.
A person. It's an AI.
Yeah, it's an AI robot speaking about AI struggles. You're absolutely right. So that's and they were talking about how he's going to go and do a movie and this and everything else. It was quite interesting, but it was AI complaining about
how hard it is to be AI.
Yeah, that's so weird. But anyway, yeah.
That's annoying.
Isn't that crazy?
It's annoying is what it is.
It's so insane, really. Like, oh my God, we're really into the Terminator, man. They're coming for us, man.
But the thing is it's not. It's programmers told it what to say and do, so it has no feelings.
I don't know. Does it?
No.
It might.
AI has no feelings.
I don't know. When you say something to it, it feeling wise, it reacts. Like if you said
because
F you,
a programmer told it to.
I guess so, but if you say F you to it, it goes, oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe I can help you in a different way. Like when Amazon was giving us such a problem in the back, Alexa. When the Alexa was giving us a problem, it kept saying, I'm so sorry that I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish here. Yeah, but it had
because a programmer told it to say it was sorry. It doesn't have feelings.
No, but it learned by itself.
No, it doesn't have feelings.
It could have feelings.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know.
Anyway,
it might have feelings, but
the programmer has feelings.
Yes, I guess so. The user has feelings.
The AI does not. Anyway,
so this was the first time that we used AI to help us or you generate a catalog. So I would like to hear your experience with the AI. Is it taking my job away?
You don't catalog the auctions, so no.
It might start auctioneering. I don't know.
Well, that is absolutely true.
We'll come back to that. Well, we'll come back to that because we just got finished with an AI commercial, which they couldn't get right, and I had them cut me out of the commercial because it pissed me off. I said, just take me out. I don't even want to hear it because it was terrible. Their voiceover of me
was all right.
It was all right. I have to say that they did a voiceover. The voiceover was fine. However, I'm all against that because I truly believe if you have talent and you own the business and this and that, you should stand behind the camera. The only reason we allowed that to happen was because it was free and they were developing a 30-second commercial for TV, and we just said, go ahead and run with it because there's no production or anything else like that. Right. And they are definitely not skilled enough to even, I'm sorry if they're listening, skilled enough to.
It's not they're skilled enough, it's just that's not what they do.
To produce it here. But we could, no, they don't do it. I was going to say, because I could have produced it right here with speaking and gave it to them and whatever and went with it, but They don't think like that. We do.
Well,
no
but
offense to them. They're an SEO company, but they
SEO. They're
do
not into
commercials and stuff like that. And listen, it worked except for when they had me on there, which they took like video from the Ukrainian Center, which is 20 years ago or 15 years ago. Yeah, I guess almost 20 years ago now. And it looked like I was like 90 years old up there.
The AI totally changed his face.
And I kept saying, stop changing me, or just show the back of me. Don't show the front of me. And they could not get it.
Every time they'd send a new one, it was the same image of you. And finally I was just like, just take him out.
Just take me out. I don't need to be in the commercial. Just take it out. I can't say it looked terrible.
Just take him out.
Yeah,
it was awful.
To me, people who would know me would be like, the hell's he doing?
The hell is this?
Yeah, what the hell is this? And listen, I don't need it that well. But anyway, AI cataloging, go.
You sure now?
I'm not going to interrupt this time. I have no more thoughts. Go.
Yeah, right. No, I think it was good. It was good. It was bad, and that's kind of what I expected. You know, some of it was fantastic.
Right.
Like, on big lots of just regular U.S. coins, which we get with every collection, it pulls out the key dates. It, identifies what's there.
It's not going. I have it turned off.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you left it on.
No, I'm on top of it.
Christian's backing up slowly.
I'm on top of it, Rose.
That's not the saying.
But
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
There you go.
What did we just watch that you told me that was from?
Don't Tell Mom, the babysitter.
Oh, I'd never seen that movie, and she goes, "Here it comes, here it comes." I'm right on top of that, Rose. And I went, it's from this movie. I never saw that movie. It was great. I like Christina Applegate. Anyway, go ahead.
I am never filming a podcast with him in the morning ever again.
Why? What are you talking? I haven't had my first cigar yet, so yes.
All over the place.
I'm not all over. You know what it is? There again, I didn't have my first cigar yet, so I said that to myself. I didn't smoke today, so I know I didn't have my first cigar to mellow me out. That I'm going to be aggressive, but I don't think I'm aggressive. But go ahead. What were you saying? So,
Christian, can you just turn his mic off for a while? Just turn his mic off.
I know, as you
You're muted.
Did he mute me for real?
He did mute you for real.
So, out of all honesty, though, the AI, because you're saying it type. So the process was. So our process is normally we catalog it and then we photograph it. With AI, it's going to be the opposite. You have to photograph it first, then catalog it. So. What? I'm just giving you this. I know. I am. I'm asking the.
I'm just the supporting actress.
Oh my
over
God!
Here.
No. I'll be the supporting actor. Go ahead. Go. I was just trying to get an Emmy in acting and supporting actor.
Save it for Jay and Silent Bob.
Go ahead.
So you put the photos in. It puts them all in order for you.
Oh, okay. Great.
So. It puts everything in order. You put the number before the photos. It puts it all in order for you. There were a few mistakes here and there, which, but you're still working out the kinks. Did that, then you process it, and it creates the description for you. And again, on these big lots, it's great.
Right,
It pulls out your key dates. It tells you exactly what's there. Certain things that were a little more difficult, it does all that research for you. It's fantastic. And then some of them that would have been easier for me, it's like, it's not, it doesn't do it as simply as I would have done it, and then you can have 10 of the same thing. Like we have, at least 10 Morgan silver dollars. They're all in beautiful condition. I mean, pristine, to the point where I was like, these should really be graded,
right.
And it does the description differently every time.
Right.
And I was like, come on. So I just copied, how I got it how I wanted it, copied it and pasted it through.
Right.
But then there's times where, like stamps. Look, do I know stamps? Yeah. Do I know them enough? Do I want to know them? No.
Yeah.
I don't. Stamps are such a vast category that you have to be into stamps to, so it goes through it and it tells me exactly what's there. Thank you, because I don't feel like doing all that work.
Right.
So it had its pros, it's had its cons. And at the end of the day, you're still going to have to sit there and edit the whole thing, which takes Maybe a little less time. I don't know, because this was the first one. You can't judge off the first one when you're trying to figure it out.
No, I don't. It's a tough call. So like when we're cataloging it one at a time manually by humans, AI. So it would be human intelligence, HI, I guess. So by HI, so HI doing it. It's a 3-day process. So AI, and I know what you've been working on. It's been. But you've been doing it by yourself, but it's still been a 5-day process at least.
Yeah, but that's not 5 straight days. Like when you're cataloging, that's all you're doing.
Right.
You know, this is, I'm doing it and now I'm interrupted. And then we have a sale and then I have to do invoicing and now I'm back to it and so on and so forth. Like I said, if I could just sit down, I don't know what Christian's laughing at over there, but.
Yeah, HI, human intelligence. Yeah, HI, human intelligence. So he's losing it again. He's a loser in the morning. I mean, not like that, but I mean, losing it in the morning. It's like the third time I've cracked him out.
Christian gets tickled easily in the morning.
Yes, he does get tickled easy. I don't disagree.
But, you know, I think if I were to just have 2 days to sit down, knowing how to work how the program works now,
right.
I think I could have knocked it out in 2 days.
Right.
You know, I'm almost done. I have a little bit more to do.
So
but you also have to double check it. Like once, you know, we have a couple of early coins in one lot and it misread that date. And in coins, that's important. Like close does not count in coins.
Yeah, that's true.
It has to be exact.
Right.
You know, so it missed a date. It read it wrong. And I was like, ooh, so you have to look through and you still have to edit it all. But it did a really decent job. But what I like about it too is you can break it down into different categories.
Right.
What is it that I'm doing this catalog for? Numismatics. And it's going to give me a very cut and dry numismatic style.
Right.
You know, but then you still have to edit it.
No, it makes sense. And I think the sale actually looks really good. I mean,
what I love about this sale is that normally especially when you're talking about commemorative coins, you know, you're talking about sterling or some kind of, you know, bullion, right? Mm-hmm. Most people will have a little from this category, a little from here, a little da 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 da. This person, when they started collecting, they finished.
Got it. So like these were sets that like basically how those sets work is that you would buy one coin this month, and then they would send you another one next month, and another one next month, and it was like, you know, $60 a month, and you kept getting a coin till you completed the set.
You got an oil delivery?
I do have an oil delivery. You know what's funny? I was just thinking, last time we were doing the podcast, we had an oil delivery, remember?
Ah, there you go.
We had the guy running around to the back.
They're not running around my backyard this time.
Obviously, you know, every time we get this, I get oil, I guess. Every time we tape, it's costing me $1,200 for a fill. I mean, it's stupid what oil is. Oh, my God. Not to change the subject, but... I swear to you, the month of January, because it was so cold, we spent almost $1,800 in heating oil.
Oh, you don't have to tell me.
Crazy, all right? Just for a little 3,000 square foot building in the back. $1,800. And our heating bill was $200 more than normal because of all the electric heaters running back there. So, yes, I'm stupid.
We could do an entire podcast about how electricity and gas and oil are absolutely through the roof.
I think what we should do is
BS.
We should get everyone exercise bikes and then go to a catalog. And as you're cataloging, you're biking and it's spinning, and we're getting electricity into the building, and we kind of reverse psychology that.
You should start that.
Yeah.
You go ahead and get on that.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Every time I'm outside smoking a cigar for an hour, I'll do that.
Yeah, right.
Right? I think it would be quite cute.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, so back to the story. The story was as we were getting coins, and the coins would come once a month.
But he has whole set. So most of them are Franklin Mint.
Right.
And you would get one a month, but he or she or they as a couple, they saw it through to completion. Did. So there's, you know, the First Ladies of the United States, complete set. American Bicentennial, complete set. Original 13 Colonies, complete set. Then they have this complete set of flags that are printed on like a high relief with a frosted, you know, and it's complete. And each one is between 1,000 and 1,400 grains. That's not light. it sounds like, that's not light.
Right. I mean, something like that has like $5,000 in silver in it, right?
And
it might even more.
Well, the set, yeah.
Yeah, the set. That's what I'm saying.
And you're looking at this set, and you're like, your brain wants you to break it apart.
Right.
Because it's like, this is nuts to sell, but no, you should sell the set.
Yeah, no, it's better as a set. You know, it's a real conundrum. I remember when we were discussing about cataloging, and we had that discussion: should we break them apart or should we sell them as sets? And I said, just sell them as sets because it's very rare that you see a whole set together. And
it is.
Just sell them as sets. I mean, the bottom line is, I think it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
You know?
It goes against everything I
know. A lot of times we try to piece things out. I don't disagree.
I'm just like, but you're right. I mean, it's a whole set, but it's fantastic, and they took care of their stuff.
Oh man, not even that. It's all Franklin Mint and Danbury Mint on that part of the collection.
Yeah,
and the quality of it is absolutely beautiful.
I mean, like I said,
God. I mean,
and the Morgan silver dollars come from them too.
Right,
and they are perfect.
They're not the Morgans, but they're a work of art too. But I'm just saying, the Franklin Mint stuff is a work of art. There's like a Madonna and Christ and the Apostles.
Yeah, there's an Apostles
God. It's
plaque
so
set.
Beautiful.
There's an Apostles silver spoon set.
Because you got to keep in mind when they do that. Yeah, okay. Stamped on whatever, but someone had to engrave all that into the master
the die.
Thank you, the master die. So in order to make that image, someone has to be an artist and put it into a die, into the metal, and then they stamp them, and you get that high relief and everything. But think about that. That was an artist. That's all an art. Money's an art.
Money is all art.
You have a bill back there in the sale. Oh my God, it's a work of art. It's like a $5 bill or a $3 bill.
The wood cutter bill. The chipmunk just ran past.
Woodcutter bill
or wood chopper. I don't know. The chipmunk distracted me. We have the cutest little chipmunk that lives outside.
Who's all over the place now? Just kidding. Go ahead.
You're all over the place the whole episode. She's all over the place.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
There's a size difference.
Yes. So it's a woodchucker? How is a $1 bill a woodchucker?
It's a woodcutter bill. I don't know.
Woodcutter. I thought.
No, it's a woodcutter bill. It's a $5 note. But any of that currency from that time is all a work of art. When you think about Federal Reserve notes that we know today, that we use today, before that, any of that stuff. I mean, you go, individual banks had their own money.
Right.
You know?
No, they did.
That's all a work of art.
We had notes in the past, like from the Bank of New Brunswick and the Bank of Perth Amboy and things of that nature. They bring big money, man. I mean, a $1 bill like that will bring like $500 to $700, $800. Especially the one that we have. I know while you were AI in it, it's been in a line on the floor. In one of the lines. So basically when we set things up, we have rows of stuff, and that's how we catalog around. So the coin sale's been on the floor now for about a month because that's just been the process. Mm-hmm. And that bill is like right on top. And every time I walk by, I look at it and go, my God.
That's beautiful. It's a red seal.
It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful bill,
Yeah, it's just like the Black Eagles from the same time.
Right.
They're beautiful. They're big.
Yeah, they're big. Big, beautiful bills.
Ew. Sorry.
Yeah. I didn't go the other way. It's big, beautiful bills. BBB. I didn't go BBC. BBB. Anyway.
Never mind.
I don't know what you're saying about it.
That's all right. We'll discuss it later.
Okay. Very good.
We won't discuss it on here.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
We won't discuss it on here. But anyway, back to coins.
Coins.
It's a really nice coin sale, not just for the fact that it's whole sets, but it's nice to see someone have a cohesive, this is what I'm collecting set, as opposed to most of what you see is a little of this, a little of that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that seems to be most coin collectors are like, oh, maybe I'll get to this. No, I'm going to go this way. No, I'm going to go,
Right.
And then you got to make up groups that you're like, these things don't go together.
Right.
You know.
And this follows into her stamp collection because the stamp collection came from the same person. And these sets, I mean, there's so many volume sets that are back there, first day covers, first day issues.
Well, there's so you kind of transition between, you know, early coins, Morgans, things of that nature into these sets, and then you go into the first day covers with the silver coins that go with them.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's true. There are books like that. Yep.
Yeah, they issued them, and it's a set, so I'm selling the whole set as much as it kills me.
Right.
To put them all together, and then you go into, you know, stamps and coin sets where you have the cases, and it's, you know, Roosevelt dimes with all the Roosevelt, you know, stamps and all of that, and then you go into these books of stamps, first day covers, but then also different, you know, types of collecting.
Can you imagine what she paid for all that?
I don't want to know.
Oh my God, man! I mean, the coins, I think she's going to do all right because the price of silver is so high up that I feel like it's going to be an even wash.
Yeah.
I mean, if you bought it as an investment, you ain't making money, but I think you're going to break even.
Silver's hard to buy as an investment.
Well, I think too. I mean, a lot of that. So those coins. Let's go to stamps though. But I think the stamps, she's going to get hammered. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's an estate situation. So, but
you never know.
but the reality is, those books, because there's always receipts with all those books. Each page was like $30, $40.
Actually, there are no receipts with this.
They must have kept them all, took them all out.
That's funny.
Knowing them, they probably took all the receipts out. I don't think they would have. Either that, or maybe she put all the receipts into one package and put it someplace else. Because she obviously had them all in the books. A lot of times they come in an envelope and they just stay in an envelope. Nobody puts it into the album.
No, they don't.
So this was in order. But there again, it was like the CD club or the cassette club back in the day. What was the
CD of the month club?
CD a month club. She was part of the stamp of the month club, and you get a stamp. It was $34.99. Each page is $34. Each book is like there's 20, 30 pages in a book. That's almost $1,000 a book.
Well, we even have
That's crazy.
We have one set that's like 4 or 5 books. That's all volume 1, 2, 3, 4. And I said, well, I'm going to keep them together.
Right. Which you should. I mean, they never bring money. I mean, well, hopefully next week they're gonna.
You never know.
You never know. I mean, listen, I told the estate that straight up too. I said, listen, the stamps you're gonna get, it's gonna be a big hit. Just so you're aware, don't think they're worth money because it just doesn't bring money. It doesn't. You know, we could be wrong. I mean, we've had a couple sales where those albums have done okay. I think what has it going for it, like you said, they're complete sets.
Yeah.
So I think that is one thing it has going for it. However, it's going to be, okay, a complete set, like you just said, 5 albums. She probably paid like $5,000-$7,000 for it. I mean, I think I'll be lucky if it's $500. You know, I mean, that's kind of the gig.
Well, sure. I don't disagree with you there, but, you know, listen.
It's not spendable.
No,
like some stamps we sell. So you gotta love, you gotta love Victor and Jane, who always buy ours. Been longtime customers and good friends.
Would always buy the stamps and then use them.
And they would use them. So like even recently, he sent me over something. I forget what he had to send, but he sent something to me.
Like 6 stamps on it or something.
Yeah, like 6 stamps on it. You know, because he would buy the stamps that are all like 12 cents, 18 cents, 22, 32, 33. So you just put them all on there and add it up, because a lot of times when we sell those, and we will sell them, I think there's probably some in this sale, right?
Sure.
There's some in this sale. I even a couple sales ago, I bought some, but face value, and we always put face value. There's $165 in face value. It generally only brings 100 because nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. They don't.
What I don't understand,
they don't want to collect them. You know,
is they call them forever stamps, but then they raise the price, and so it's not forever.
Yes. No, it is forever.
Hmm?
Whenever you bought it, it doesn't matter. The price stays. So if you buy it now at 89 cents, I think it's 89 cents right now, 88 cents. I think it's 88 cents. If they raise it to 92, even though you bought it at 88, you don't have. There's no increase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's forever.
See?
Yeah, no.
What do I know?
So like, Actually, it's kind of cool because you feel like you're getting over on them, because we had some forever stamps back there, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to keep these." And actually, if you're a consigner, your checks went out with 1990 something forever stamps. Those forever stamps came out; they were like 68 cents, and now it's 88 cents. I was like, "Oh yeah, I got the post office for 30 cents," And I really didn't because we got out of a house, but.
And the reality is, the post office is not making money.
No, they're not. Oh, I don't know, man. How many stamp collections do we find like that? I bet you they're making money on the collectible.
Well, that's true.
Because even when I don't go to the post office and buy flag stamps. All right, I don't go to the post office or to buy stamps. I usually go online now ever since COVID. But I go in and I buy all the fun stamps. Every 3 months comes out. They add new stamps. I order it. And it's so funny because they send it to you in this nice packaging, this, that, everything else. And they sometimes, a couple of times, they upcharge me for stamps. I'm like, why are they upcharging me to send me the stamps? It's fucking stamps. It's not like, well, I guess they are considered collectible stamps, but like the Snoopy ones. I wish I bought more of those because when the Peanuts came out last year for the 75th anniversary or 80th anniversary, I was using Snoopy stamps, but they're all gone now. I used all of them. But I'm not going to save them. But I do. I like to use fun stamps.
Oh, I know. There's nothing like sending out a serious letter with Buzz Lightyear on it.
Well, that's what I do.
I know.
What's wrong with that? It's a good thing.
I don't know.
I think it's a great idea. See, but but as you get that letter and you see Buzz Lightyear on it, you light up and go, "Wow, this is cool."
I guess so.
We could send it like, hey, you didn't pay your bill. We're coming after you in court. But here's Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
That's what I mean.
I think it's a great idea. If I was an attorney, they should make up like attorney stamps, like one's for divorce, one for fighting, one for like traffic stops, like somebody crippled and they're going like this and you send it to the defendant and like, you hit me, you owe me $50 million or one that's has like your ex-wife's picture with an X through it and you can send it to her. I would love it. Someone did that. They had checks made up of like if say we got married and they put their wedding picture on there, and then
I did see that.
Every alimony check went over there. It was with a picture of him and his new wife. I love that idea. I think we should start that. Actually, we should start that for stamps. We should have personalized stamps. I think that would be a great idea. This is a great marketing tool to the U.S. Post Office.
I think that opens up too much fraudulent.
Oh, well,
Who knows what?
Maybe it could be fraudulent. It may not be fraudulent. I mean, I understand it'd be easier to counterfeit.
Yeah, to counterfeit.
I don't know. I guess so. They must have something in there, though. When it goes through the system, it has something. Because when it lands
Beats
through,
the heck out of me, man. I run an auction. I don't work for the post office.
It's got to be crazy when you think about it. I bet you if we really studied the post office and how it all works, it's probably mind-boggling. I mean, think about it. If you really think about the postage, everything. Forget letters. Letters are crazy, and the mail has become ridiculous because it's mostly all junk mail that we throw out anyway. Very rarely do we get anything really mail. But think about Amazon and the post office and UPS and FedEx and how the package goes out there into the universe and goes on a conveyor belt and it scans it and sends it here and sends it there and then it goes over here and it ships over there. It's crazy when you think about it. When you think about that whole process, especially when it's like next day. How the fuck does that work?
I don't know.
I mean, that's crazy.
I'm sure it's a simple explanation, but I don't understand it.
No, I think that's crazy. But I guess they are losing money. I don't know. That's what they say. But what I was saying is, how could they lose money? Because there's guys like me.
Buy the stamps, collect them, and never use them.
Exactly. Well, I shouldn't say guys like me because I don't collect them. I use them. But I do appreciate them. That's why I buy the prettier ones. But all these estates that we do, there's thousands of dollars of stamps sitting in somebody.
Most of them are canceled stamps. A lot of the times it's canceled stamps. Yeah, you get block plates and blah, blah,
You mean that
blah.
what we find to sell? I guess so.
Yeah, a lot of it's canceled.
I don't know. It's canceled.
It's like, no, I'm not saying in a bad way. It's just, that's what a lot of people get into. It's a lot like, God, I lost my train of thought there. Like collecting the state quarters, when they would first come out every month.
Right.
And people would go gaga looking for the new quarter and this and that,
Right.
Now, who cares? Nobody cares.
No, nobody cared. That was a trend there, though. That was one thing that actually looked like it was going to sustain itself in collecting. That when those new state quarters came out, boy, it was a hot thing.
Yeah, people wanted
it was all
that.
over QVC, HSN.
But not only that, I worked in the restaurant business at that time, and so you'd have, I remember we called him Papa Ron, and he'd come over. If you get in Ohio, give it to me.
Right.
And you'd have to look through your quarters at the end of the day because Papa Ron wanted your state quarters.
Really?
Yeah, he loved collecting them, but he wanted to find them. He didn't
in
go
the
out
wild.
and buy them.
No, he wanted them in the wild.
To get one, and hey, you know what? Whatever gets you through this life, right?
Right, yeah, no, absolutely. Whatever gets you through this life.
'Cause sometimes it's rough.
That's the statement of the year.
And sometimes hey, nothing lasts forever, right?
I guess so.
Good, bad, or indifferent, nothing lasts forever.
And with that, we'll be right back. Hey, our next upcoming auction is April 15th.
And 16th.
Online at bodnarsauction.com. Yes, there you go. And we're selling...
coins.
Yes, and what else are we selling?
Toys.
Toys of all generations, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be fantastic, so make sure you check it out at 11 a.m. on...
Bodnarsauction.com.
Sure, and what's the date?
April 15th and 16th.
You pass. Hey, be there, be square. Ladies and gentlemen, April 15th and 16th, be there. Now, back to the show.
I did it right this time.
Yes, you did. Great. Kermit the Frog here.
I love
Welcome
it.
back
Sound
to
effect
the
day.
show. He got me going. He's like, hey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got me like Kermit. Beaker. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep,
You
beep.
are not Beaker.
I'm not Beaker. What am I? Animal?
No.
What am I?
You're the chef.
The chef. That's
That's
the only one I'm cooking.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I cook like the chef.
He does. He throws this shit everywhere.
I do. The shit just goes by itself. Has nothing to do with me.
No. Last night I was in the kitchen making my lunch for today.
Yeah.
And all I thought was, I scrubbed this entire kitchen on Sunday, and you wouldn't know I did a damn thing in here.
I don't know how.
So that is going to be the area of the house that you three boys are in charge of, because I can't take it no more.
I don't know. I don't know why the stove was dirty this morning, because I noticed it. And I said,
It's not just the stove, the counters, the cutting block, everything.
No. I wipe all it down.
No, you don't.
Yes,
In your dreams, maybe.
No. So I wipe. How would I not? How would I know this if I just wiped it this morning and said, "Look at all this mess," and I wiped it down. And I didn't even cook on the stove. I did the grill yesterday. I cooked the hamburgers on the grill, and
You
somehow
still cooked on the stove Sunday and Monday.
No, what did we make on Sunday?
I don't freaking remember.
I don't remember either. What was it? I can't remember. What did we have?
I just said I don't remember.
You don't remember? It was my birthday. So we ordered out. So we didn't cook.
So it was all Monday. Monday, you making breakfast and dinner.
It was you making all the
managed
food
that.
on Sunday.
No.
Yes, you used the kitchen all day Sunday.
And I cleaned it before I walked out.
No. I finally got it. I figured it out. It was you. See, it wasn't me.
You're full of the brown stuff, sir.
I do not make messes. I do make messes. I agree. I do make messes. I just said I'm the chef from the Muppets, so yes, I make messes. I don't disagree with that. However, I don't understand how. I don't understand how it gets all over the place. It's like every time I eat, I get food all over me. I don't know how that happens either.
Yeah, you always talk about wanting to open a restaurant, but you would never survive with an actual chef.
I would never survive with an actual chef. What do you mean?
Because the rule is clean as you go.
Yeah, I would hire somebody. So if I opened up a restaurant, I wouldn't run it like a regular chef. I would run it differently and have a person behind me picking up after me the whole time.
No.
Why not? That's a great idea. What's wrong with that?
Because it's a team environment.
That is the team.
Nope.
I have my right-hand person behind me. That's the team.
Nope. Everybody puts in the same amount of effort.
It's very efforty to get quality food cooked on the stove.
That's right. And clean as you go at the same time like every other chef.
You just hire somebody for that. Cut me a break. I disagree with you. So then what's a sous chef? A shoe chef?
Sous chef?
Yeah, the shoe chef that cuts it up.
The shoe chef? There's no such thing as a shoe chef.
The shoe chef, the shoe chef,
Sous
the,
chef.
the helper, the team player on the right. They cut things up for the chef.
That's right.
So why can't the chef have a cleaner?
No.
Oh my God! There's something wrong with the food industry. Sorry, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I'll be ridiculous. But you know what's coming up?
Loud this
I am
morning.
not loud. I'm not loud at all. I'm not. You know what's coming up?
Toys.
Toys from all generations. No Muppets though. Even though I wish there were some Muppets. Very rarely do we have Muppet toys.
We had that great Muppet collection years
We sure
ago.
did, and I bought some of it.
Yeah.
We both
Pigs
bought
in
some of it.
Space.
And you know what's funny? We even with the Muppet stuff, whatever I bought not to keep because we made up lots, and there were certain ones I wanted to keep, and other ones I said I'll just sell. Everything we put in the store sold.
Oh yeah.
Anytime I put a Muppet in there, what did I buy?
It's in the back.
Muppet-wise?
Pigs in Space. You still have.
That's the only thing I bought. I thought, didn't we buy like a whole? You're gonna tell me that I didn't buy like all of them? Like,
No, they all went for so much.
God, I think you're right. I think I did. I don't remember.
We had the Rolf set, and it was going for like $800, $850 or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was stupid. You're right. I think it was stupid money.
Stupid
Yeah,
money.
no. Yeah, no. I think
Even
you're right.
the Tangerine Snoopy was in the same sale, and we had to pay 3 times as much for him.
The one that I have on the shelf there.
Yeah.
That was like $300,
Yeah.
$400. Yeah. No,
Anyway.
I guess you're right. But anyway, no Muppets in this sale. Sorry. If you have a Muppet collection,
Yeah,
give us a call. We'll sell
those
it.
box sets. Oh man,
And
they're
then box
great.
sets brought money. But yeah, this is an interesting sale. It has a little bit of everything. It literally starts from the turn of the century of toys all the way to Funko Pops of present day. I mean, it's literally.
Ralphie. I saw Ralphie.
You did see Ralphie. Ralphie is in the sale from A Christmas Story. He's there. But there's like 5 different collections back there spanning all years of fun. So it starts really with like some dolls, and it starts with some pressed steel toys and tin litho toys and key wine toys, and goes into battery operated toys, which are all like, you know, they're fun. You know, there's a piece of corn. I know it's not good for you, but there's a jumping corn, and he looks like a pickle, but it's a corn, and you wind him up, and he jumps around.
The heck?
It's really cool. He's actually cool looking. He's got that eerie look, you know, and he's like half peeled.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then there's some hens on a nest. There's clowns spinning things. There was all kinds, just fun, unique tin toys of the time, from alligators to birds to I think the nicest piece that we have. Oh, that would be a battery op. So it goes from those tin type toys to battery ops, which is the same kind of genre. But there's a battery operated car back there that's a Japanese model, and it's so funny. There's a man and a woman driving this convertible, and the woman's got a camera, and she's like taking pictures out the car as they're driving. So it's like, you know, like it's stereotypical, I guess, you know, of the Japanese culture of taking pictures. But it's just really, really cool. It's probably going to bring like 300 to 600. It's pretty damn cool. That's probably the best battery operated toy we have, and that's original in the box. Then we have the typical bartenders, and you got.
But that's something that's. I remember when we first got together, that stuff used to bring all the money in the world.
Yeah, it brings nothing now.
Now
it doesn't bring anything. The one battery op that he has that's also good. There's a monkey that's playing craps. And he's got a jar, and he's got the dice, and he rolls the dice, man. It's fucking cool. I thought that was cool.
I gotta see this.
I'm selling that one by itself. And then there's all kinds of monkey ones that are like blowing bubbles, and bears that are blowing bubbles, and locomotives to cars, all kinds. So there's like, God, there's 2 tables worth. So I'd say there's like 100 tin toys, you know, being sold in lots, little tiny pieces. And it goes into, there's some space stuff there as well, some UFOs and space jets and things of that nature, which is kind of cool. And then from that era, there's a little bit of 60s and 70s, but then it really goes into newer toys.
Newer pop culture.
Yeah, Legos. There was a lot of Star Wars Legos.
I saw that. Those
Yeah.
are newer sets?
Those are like brand newer sets. No, they're more like from the 90s.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know, the issue, they're factory sealed, but the boxes are crushed a little bit. The boxes are a little crushed, but they are factory sealed. But boy, you look those up, stupid money, man.
Oh, sure.
Oh my God.
Lego always is stupid money.
Yeah, no, there was these weren't oversized sets like we've had in the past where there's a couple Lego sets a couple months back. We got 1,800, 1,600 for those oversized Death Star and the oversized Star Destroyer. I mean, they brought good money.
Yeah.
These, though, they were up there. I mean, these were $550, $600, $700 a piece, looking them up, because Lego's always been popular, but I really feel like the last 10 years has been even more where they're producing these Legos just to collect.
Yes.
That's the problem right now. Even though they do hold their value, but I mean, you look at it, it's just like they're making them not to bring back the nostalgia of the 80s because they I'll tell you what, they know how to hit the market of the collectors that are out there because
absolutely.
I guarantee you that shit is selling and nobody's making. I'll tell you, the one I'll never forget, the one that we sold last year, like I said, was the Death Star. And he paid $1,800 for it. I think it was $1,800 plus the buyer's premium was over $2,000. I asked him if he was going to make it because once you make it, it loses value. He said, "Absolutely, I'm going to make it." So he was going to crack it open and make it.
Amazing.
That is amazing.
You would have paid what, $300 for it the first time? Like when it first came out?
So like when it first came out, probably $300, and then if we sell it after it's been cracked open, it probably would only bring about $500. You know what I'm saying? So factory sealed is what made it worth $1,800, but he's going to make it. But I get it. If you are into Legos, what good is it made? You want to build it. That's the whole point of a Lego, right?
Yeah.
So I guess being made is no good. It really isn't. Think about it. The collection that we sold years ago that had the other specialty in it, which I'm not going to go into because I've already gone over the edge enough today. But the Lego,
I know exactly what you're talking about. but he had no boxes either.
That's what I'm going to say. Oh, he had no boxes, and it was all put together. But he had
everything.
Oh my God, he had everything. It
hundreds.
Was like, how much?
Hundreds of
made up Legos, and we took it. And it brought nothing.
Yeah.
The special collection brought nothing either. So maybe it was the owner. He was doing bad.
No, it was
doing
all,
bad things.
It was
with
all
the
used.
special collection. Yes.
You can't sell.
They were all used. Everything was used. Even that was used.
You can't sell that kind of a used collection.
Got it. Yes. So anyway, those Legos crashed. They did nothing.
Because they had no boxes. People want the box. You have to have the box.
Well, not even the box. I think that the whole point of Lego is to put them together.
Yeah, but I think if you had someone who was meticulous enough to crack it open, put it together, and then eventually take it apart and put the things back in so that you knew you had it all, that's a different story.
That's very anal, but yes.
But it's happened. We've had collections where it's all put back. We've had collections
like that. I don't disagree. So,
I mean, can we say 1,000% that every single little piece is in there?
No, I would never do that. No, I'm not going to count out fucking.
You can't figure
imagine
it
counting
out.
All right, here's your job today. Hey, Christian, come on in here. You're going to count Legos today. You're going to count each little piece. Is there 500 pieces in the box?
Make sure all the pieces are there.
Yeah, the little Legos. Yeah, exactly. No Lego my ego.
I'd do it.
There you go.
I'd do it.
Oh
No
my gosh, yeah, I
way.
couldn't do it. That would drive me nuts.
God, no.
way.
God, no. That would make me crazy.
Yeah, no, that's not for me either. So we have the Star Wars Legos, which there's like 6-7 sets there that are brand new in the box. Funko Pops, some are cool, some are not. There's actually a couple rarer ones in there that I know they were looking them up, and there are some rarer ones in there that would be sold 3-4 at a time. There's some oversized Legos. There's the Incredible Hulk. Well, there was a big, I hate to ask Marvel because Marvel usually doesn't sell well with Funkos, but he was the Funko Pops weren't just bought as Funko Pops. It was Batman and the Incredible Hulk and superheroes, and he had action figures that are superheroes that are Batman, and then he had Funko Pops that are Batman, and he had DC Direct and also Marvel action figures, but they're all Batman. So there's a lot of Batman in there, a lot of Incredible Hulk. Then you get into like Puppet Master and horror flick things. There's some of that going in there, action figures that we sold. Yeah, I don't personally like it either, but there are people out there that collect that stuff. Man.
There are.
And there's nothing wrong with that. However, I don't know if I would want to surround myself with like torture devices. Like I was telling you this morning, I had a terrible nightmare where this alien was at the auction, and I had to kill it. And like we were like having a sale, and this alien was like it looked actually. You know what the alien looked like? It looked like this AI woman that we were just talking about. It was Northwood.
It looked like her Norwood?
Yeah, it looked like what's her name? Tilly Norwood. It looked like Tilly Norwood. So this girl was like bidding at the auction or something and was giving me a problem or whatever, and I had to grab it, and then like I ripped its hair off, and it was like trying to chomp me, and then I had to rip it open, and all these guts came out that were like the aliens. Have you ever seen Aliens the movie? And you have the guy who's a droid, a robot, and he has all that guts inside of him. It was like that. I can't. What's his name? Do you know what his name is in the character in Aliens? That yeah, look it up. I can't think of his name, but it was like that. I had to rip it open, and I got him. What was it? Bishop. Yes. So it was like Bishop, but it looked like this new girl, Nate Woodward, and I ripped it open, and then I woke up, and when I woke up, the TV was still on. And I was like, and you looked like you were sleeping. And I was like, I wanted to wake you up so bad because it scared the shit out of me. I don't know what the hell happened. Then I felt like I killed something. I felt horrible, So I got up and I came back to bed, and you were, you had your phone there, and I went back to bed. But anyway, so where was I going with that?
I have no idea.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I can't remember where I was going with that. But that was my crazy. Because I don't want to fill my house up with horror shit. It's bad enough I had a nightmare that brought horror to my life. I lived a horror story when I was a kid with my real mother. That's enough. That's a whole nother podcast we could get on. But I don't need that horror shit in my life.
That's therapy.
This is therapy. I'm talking to my audience. This is my therapy. My therapy of life. Life is good. Remember that. Even my coffee cup says it. Life is good. Right.
Life is good.
There you have it. At any rate, so we have those toys. We have Hot Wheels. We have dolls. We have miniatures. We have dollhouse furniture and like doll toy stuff. Like you would get together with your little, maybe you had a friend or maybe by yourself, and you would have like little cups and saucers and drink little cups and saucers. I played with that stuff too, but not because I had it. When I would go to the church, it was at the church, so my father wasn't promoting me to be like a doll person. But anyway, did you have doll things like that?
Of course I did.
Yeah, exactly. So there's all of that, and there's ideal dolls like that. You're staring at me, laughing at me. You're making me self-conscious in my conversation of what we're selling. But and plus I'm trying to envision it in my head what I've played with.
It was the tangent about not playing with doll stuff that got me staring.
Oh, really? I enjoyed
that and the whole conversation about your dream, which I already was regaled with the moment I woke up.
Right. Yes, I talked to you about that. But actually, I was thinking as a kid I played with like a kitchen and a stove, and maybe that's why I'm so messy in there. But I just realized, no, when my kid, this was a great toy. When my kids were like, Joey was 2 years old, I got him a whole kitchen set. And then I would go in there and make a mess too. I'd play with them, You have the kitchen. You're obviously throwing shit and grilling and da 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 da.
You're messy because you're an only child.
I am messy,
and nobody forced you to pick up.
I am messy because
spoiled.
I am so vital in being wonderful that it spews out all over, and I'm messy. That's all. That's all I can think of. I don't know. No, because I'm an only child. Why? Well, if I had a sister or a brother, I'd kill them. They'd be touching my shit. I'd be very upset. I'm so glad I'm an only child.
This is how you learn to hide your stuff and put it away, is having siblings.
I guess so. I was going to say, man, if I had a sibling taking my shit, I'd be pretty pissed off about it, I'd an only child's the way to be. We just told this. We had this have a conversation with Maddie yesterday. We told our youngest yesterday. We're like, you got it so lucky. You have no idea.
Yep.
I said, the first kid, you
get to do nothing.
You got to do nothing.
All the rules apply to you. Every rule applies to you.
You can't go out past this. You can't do that. You can't do that. No way. Can't
Joey,
watch this. Oh, don't watch. I have a rated R movie on. You can't watch. I can't watch rated R movies. No.
Joey's bedtime was 8 o'clock when he was Matt's age.
I guess so. And Maddie's at 10 o'clock now, and sometimes 11. So as you get, the youngest always gets the better stick. Yeah.
Well, they get the less strict one. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's definitely less strict.
It's definitely less strict. There's no question about that. I mean, I was very good. You know, I occasionally curse on the podcast. But for many years I would not curse around the kids. Right? I was very good that way. Until Maddie cursed at me, and it wasn't on my watch; it was on my ex's watch. But I still didn't curse really until really recently. I would say in the last 3 years. So Maddie's what, 14, 13, 12, so about 10. I just said fuck it, and I just started cursing around them. But I was really good. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, because he's the youngest. I would never have cursed around the other kids until they were much older.
Yeah, Joey was cursing and teaching the younger ones anyway.
I guess so. So it had nothing to do with my influence. Yeah.
Well, who knows whose influence it was?
It wasn't mine. They couldn't hear me. I don't curse in front of them. Now I do. Before that, I didn't. I'm much better.
You always took it too far.
I never take anything too far. It's always just right on the line.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is enough lies for one day.
It is. You're telling me that you've had enough of me?
Nope.
Got it.
I live with you.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Well, anyway, I was talking about toys, and then we can cut out to if you have a collection. But that's basically the toy collection. All coming up next week. 250 to 300 toys for all kids of all ages. Come and join us. It's going to be great.
It's a neat collection.
It is a neat collection because it spans everything.
Yeah, it's a neat collection.
It's a 100 years of toys. It's like watching that show, The Toys That Made Us. Did you ever watch that show? It's actually really good. No. But maybe I should wake up in the morning and watch shows like that, like Antiques Roadshow, to get me in the head instead of the news.
There you go.
There you go.
Anything other than the news.
Anything but the news. But I learned about gold. So the news was helpful in that manner.
As if you didn't know. As if you were in the dark about how it works.
I was not in the dark, but I would like to know how everybody else is thinking about it with what they're promoting. So, 1 hour has come.
Yes.
It's come to an end. This great episode shot early in the morning where I am all over the place. If you have something, yeah, right? If they have something and they want to contact us, what's our email?
No, I'm just here for moral support, apparently.
No, I'm not. No, you're not. Go ahead.
Bodnars, Bids, and Banter podcast at gmail.com.
That's right. And you get us on all the
Follow
different...
us on all the things.
What are the things?
Instagram.
TikTok.
Facebook. YouTube.
Social. That kind of is everything social. iHeartRadio. Everything. You can find us everywhere.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you have it until next time. Well, not till next time because you got to live with me. But till next time with you guys.
Excuse me while I go give him a Xanax.
Have yourselves a wonderful day. Thanks for watching Bodnars, Bid, and Banter. Remember, we're here every other week with new episodes, new stories, and wonderful, wonderful times. Make sure you check us out, bodnarsauction.com, YouTube, Facebook,